morning, just ignore this hairband and the fact that my voice is a wee bit gone. I'm not sure what's going on. We're going to ignore it. I'm about to take my morning supplements. I have started to be a bit more religious with my supplements and making sure I just take them first thing in the morning so that I don't forget to take them. So I'll talk you through what it is. My creatine, I've just put it in my protein coffee, so let me grab that. So I've had the creatine. I take a vegan omega. That is just by my vegan, basically brain health, immunity, all that stuff. They actually have a D3 and I don't know where I've put it. So I also have this one. This was by AG, is it AG Greens or AG1 or something? A D3 and K2, and it's a liquid supplement. So if we just throw that on in there, it really doesn't taste good at all. Omega. I cannot swallow tablets with coffee. Much better. And then I've recently started taking magnesium, and ideally I would have went to the doctor's, got a blood test and checked out my magnesium, but it's something that I don't feel like I really have to do. But long story short, with magnesium, the reason I'm taking it is because I've said before, like the past 5 months, so I got my period back 5 months ago, right? Like after having a baby, and it is making me violently ill. Like violently ill for 24 hours. So I've never had period problems in my life. I have been so blessed from the day I was 11 years old until 28 or 29, whatever age I got pregnant. Seamless periods, right? Every 28 days, there it was. It lasted 4 or 5 days. It was never that heavy. No cramp, like a wee bit of cramp on the first day, maybe just like a bit, ugh. But I've never had to skip the gym, anything like that. Like I maybe sleep a bit more the week before, and I definitely crave more chocolate the week before. Out with that, like I function normally. I don't have to like sync my workouts with my cycle or anything like that. Like I'm good. I've been very lucky. However, since having a baby and then breastfeeding, and my period has come back, I am getting this 24 hours, a couple of days before my period. I feel it starting in my stomach. It is stabbing pain in my stomach, and I know what's coming. And for 24 hours, I can't lie down, sit down, walk. I literally crawl around, because if I lie down, it's too much pain and it makes me sick. If I lie on my side, the same, it makes me sick. I can't just walk around because I'm doubled over. It is just this, it's not cramp, it's like an absolute stabbing pain in my stomach, and I have to just literally crawl around, be on all fours at all times basically, and then I'm sick at least 10 times. Like and I don't eat anything all day, and it's just bile that's just coming out. It's awful. It is the worst. I can't sleep, I can't do anything. This whole 24 hours is literally me trying not to die. That's what it is. And it is the most random, bizarre thing. And I posted about it on Instagram to be like, has anyone had this? And quite a few people were like, yes, I had this after having a baby because my hormones were all over the place, apparently. So I think it's because I'm still breastfeeding, and then I got my period back, so I'm now ovulating again. So basically my body's in 2 stages, where it's, oh, we're breastfeeding this child and trying to like nourish it, but at the same time your body is now ready to make another child. Like, so I think it's just wow. So that's been lovely. Anyway, a few people have said that apparently magnesium helped them with that, and I'm praying, because it's all I can do. Oh no, no big. Jeez, oh. But I haven't been to the doctors about it yet, because it's actually happened 4 times. This will be the 5th month coming up now. And honestly, the first 2 times I thought it was a bit of a fluke. Then the 3rd and 4th time I was like, right, this is clearly an issue. But I'm now actually starting to wean off breastfeeding. We're no longer doing night feeds. And then so it's her birthday next week, so she'll be 1. and then we're going on holiday for a week. So basically, because we're going to be on holiday, I don't want to change up our routine and all the rest of it. So basically by mid-August, I'm really going to be weaning off the breastfeeding, that we're going to probably be doing half of what we normally do. So I'm kind of like, is there a point in going to the doctors right now, or do I just wait until the breastfeeding's done and then see if that just kind of levels out, and then it's kind of obvious that that's what it was? Or do I just go to the doctors and be like, have you ever heard of this? Because I have not. One of my friends is actually a GP, and she was like, what? I have never heard of that in my life. So that's great. That is great. I'm not gonna lie, I have never had an issue with my period, and my pregnancy was amazing. I didn't enjoy being pregnant. I was grateful to be pregnant, but I didn't enjoy it. I just was just so uncomfortable in my body. But I did have a good pregnancy, like I had no issues, no complications. But I'm not gonna lie, see, since birth, I've been shafted. I've had it all. I've had it all. And I'm honestly a bit ready for it to be done, because it's been a year now, and it's like, right, I think whatever karma I was supposed to get, I've had, you know. So anyway, moving on. That's why we're taking magnesium, but I do also take an iron supplement, wherever that may be. And I actually took that during pregnancy because I had low iron, and then I had to take it postpartum because I lost so much blood in birth and was severely anemic, needed a blood transfusion, didn't take a blood transfusion. So I've literally been on iron supplements since then. My iron apparently is back up to where it should be, but they're giving me an extra 3 months just to make sure it stays there before we come off. So very long story short, where is my iron? Nah, this is the annoying thing, right? I feel a bit out of a funk, and I mentioned this in my last video. I mentioned it in my last video that I haven't quite been on it with my workouts. Like, I've been going like twice a week, 3 times at a push, but ideally like my good level is 4. And my eating, quite honestly, my nutrition is okay. My nutrition is okay, but I've just been a bit like, ugh, I just don't feel like my normal food. Don't really want this, don't really want that. But I think it's also because I've not been going to the gym, so maybe I'm not as hungry, you know, and then I've got this cold all of a sudden, or whatever's going on. I think there's just a wee bit of a mix of things that, quite frankly, I need to press a wee reset button. We need to do a wee bit of a wellness week. Nothing crazy, okay? I don't believe in like going on a juice cleanse or anything like that. I feel like just getting back on track a wee bit is what we're trying to do. So welcome to Wellness Week. I'm going to show you a few things just to feel better. Not an aesthetic thing, because I don't really feel that different aesthetically, but it's energy wise. You know, like energy, I just feel a bit like because we haven't been on it, and it reflects how much your health and fitness journey just makes you feel so good. So very long intro, but welcome to our Wellness Week. I'm kind of hoping this is quite a long vlog actually. I do want to have a bit of a like 30-40 minutes with you this week, so let's get to it. Pretty much. Good afternoon, it's now the next day. I am about to start my recipe content creation for the day. Adam actually works from home on a Tuesday, and he finished about, I'm quite late in the day doing my content, I'm not going to lie. So he finished work and he has taken Blake out for an hour just to let me like crack on with this, because I have Blake every single day, which I love, but sometimes trying to film stuff I'm like, I cannot do this because she's on the move, like she's just always going somewhere. But I've seen a few recipes that I want to try out. One of them is see like using a jar and you make an instant noodle soup type thing. So I'm going to put that together just now. I am doing a series over on my Instagram. I think I've been posting it on shorts as well, and it's 30 days of high protein recipes. So we're on day 6 now, I believe. I was going to do 30 in a row, but then it kind of meant that I wasn't really going to post any other content amongst that time. So Alexa, stop. So we are on day, so we're on day 6, I believe, and that means we are doing the instant noodle soup. So basically you make the sauce in the bottom of the jar, throw in a bunch of veggies and then your tofu and like those dry rice noodles, and then you can just leave it in the fridge, and then whenever you're ready to eat it, you essentially just pour boiling water over it and let it sit for a few minutes to like soften the noodles. It seems like the most convenient meal prep ever. And this is the kind of thing I would meal prep. So I'm not a big fan of meal prep because I do work from home, so there's not really a need for me to have food prepped. I do occasionally, and I'm saying occasionally because again I work from home, I do sometimes prep ingredients so that it's easier to just like grab them all and throw them in whatever I'm trying to make. So this, I will film it and I'll show you what it is. I found a few different variations across Pinterest and I've kind of made up my own version. So I will show you how that looks, and I think it would honestly be such an easy thing for you to keep in your fridge and either take to work if you have a kettle that you can boil water, or it's just so easy to have. And then if you come in from work or school or uni or whatever and you're like, I don't really want to cook anything, then you have this to just, you literally just pour boiling water over it. It's supposed to be like instant noodles, but healthier, high protein, just better, all round better. Thursday the 1st of August and tomorrow is Blake's first birthday. Do not ask me where this year has went, because see the saying that says the days are long but the years are short? Oh my god, like every day I'm like, oh my god, it's been the longest day of my life, trying to balance absolutely everything. But see, the fact that it's been a year is mind-blowing. I don't know how I feel. I like somewhat feel emotional, but at the same time I'm excited. And I don't know, but we have a lot to do today, like a lot, as in everything. Our presents have all arrived, everything was from Amazon. She's also 1 year old, right, so we haven't went absolutely crazy. We have her a couple of small presents, and pretty much I want to just decorate with like loads of balloons, and the theme is a kind of like a teddy bear's picnic, which is a similar theme to I had at my baby shower, and her room's like all teddy bears and stuff like that, so it's just the vibe, it's just the vibe. Today is Thursday, so we're just like trying to sort everything out. I'm saying we, Adam's at work. I am trying to slot work in throughout the day as I like do everything I need to do. We need to pick up a cake, we need to go and get some helium balloons as well. I need to go and get stuff from the shops. But yeah, come along. Tomorrow we've just decided that we wanted to just do a picnic, like just us, either at the beach or at like a park. We haven't decided yet. It probably just depends on the weather, because a park you can do if it's a bit cloudy. The beach, don't really want to go to the beach if it's not quite summer vibes. So we're doing a wee picnic. Adam got the cutest picnic basket I've ever seen in my life. He got that. We're going to just have a picnic, take the cake and just spend the day with her, and then visit family later on. And then on Saturday we're actually having a party. We're doing this party. We're just like having family all over, with like a bouncy castle. Why I'm getting a 1 year old bouncy castle, I do not know, and there's like 5 children, so we're getting a wee bouncy castle and just having like cake. That is it. But I'm excited. I'm more so just like, I'm excited more so for like tonight and just getting everything sorted and prepped and just like reminiscing. So this time last year I was in the depths of my 2nd day of labour because this child just was not coming out. If you've watched my birth story, you know I ended up 48 hours in labour, followed by forceps, stitches, anemia, retained placenta, the works. The works. But here we are, 1 year later, thriving. I would say we're thriving. We're having a good time. So come along today whilst we get ready for our first birthday. So I'm attempting to make my own balloon arch because I got a pack, like a balloon arch pack off of Amazon for like a tenner. Can you best believe I'm going to sit here for an hour and blow up balloons and make my own arch. I'm not going to put the arch together, I'm going to wait till Adam comes in from work so we can do it together, but obviously I'm just going to blow up the balloons just now. Best believe I'm doing that myself. and then like it came with like a teddy bear kind of foil one, so I need to go to a shop and see if I can get helium, like if they'll blow it up for me. And I need to also get a big giant foil number 1. Oh, what's this one? Okay, Maudlin's. I really hope like a party shop or a card shop will blow these up for me. Right, I got 4 bin bags full of balloons, which I think is going to be enough. I think that's enough because quite frankly, we're decorating the house. I can't decide if I'm doing the living room. Like I kind of want to do like the mirror. I could do like the balloons over that and set our presents here, but it's actually not that big a space, so we might do it in here or we might do the kitchen and just put it over like the French doors. That's later's problem, but essentially the balloon arch can't be too big because we're then taking it with us on Saturday to our family's house. Well, house C's, we're going to my mum's like during the day, and then we're going to Adam's family's at night. I'm saying my mum's, my family's during the day and his family's at night, and we're just basically taking all our decorations with us and the cake. Well, so the cake, I'm going to get the cake from Plant Blonde. Yes, so I'm going to get that cake for the picnic tomorrow. Okay, we have arrived at Plant Blonde to go and get the birthday cake, so I am so excited. I just went for a chocolate cake but naked because Adam and I wanted to decorate it, you know. See, when it's our birthdays, we actually make each other's birthday cakes, and it's always funny because they're always a riot. And last night Adam's like, why are we not just making her birthday cake? I'm like, come on, it's the kid's first birthday and we're going to give her mush. She needs an actual cake for her birthday, so I decided we'll go half and half and we'll have someone else make the cake, but we'll decorate it, so we need to get decorating supplies as well. Oh, I'm just so excited. Well, I think my Amazon decorations have done the job. She got a couple of things. We ended up getting her one of these like walker things to try and encourage her walking. That is 2 outfits, a wee musical mat thing, and a ball pit with a giant ball. So I mean, what more does a 1-year-old need, really? I can't believe she's 1 year old. Crazy. Also, 100% worth spending an hour making your own balloon arch, because that cost me like £10.